So I am here with my good friend Lynn Sturla, Michigan Farm Bureau Insurance. And Lynn, in full disclosure, we are good friends, but a very important topic that people really don't like to talk about. And the statistics really aren't good because 7 out of 10 families, if they were to lose the major income winner in their family, they wouldn't be able to sustain very long. So kind of explain this for me.
Well, I've been in insurance for 3 years now, and one of the main things that people focus on is, their auto, home, everything
Health,
else
everything, right?
besides life insurance. And that statistic is real. 50% of Americans have no life insurance at all. Some have it through work, thinking that they're fully covered. But the main problem is, like you said, if something were to happen, the majority of families would be financially devastated and severely impacted if something happened to the breadwinner of
Right.
the home.
Okay, so life insurance, I mean, people think it's kind of complicated, but it really isn't.
It's not, and I'm here to help with that. That's my goal this month is to get 30 families insured in 30 days. So I want to start that conversation with people and really get them emotionally engaged. I am guilty of it. We're so busy. I'm doing all these other things, and I'll bring it up, but I don't typically add that emotional component where they're really thinking about it because we're all so busy. We think nothing will
Nothing
happen.
will happen,
but
right?
The,
It
the
won't happen to
problem is
us.
something could happen tomorrow. You've got a guest coming on that
yes.
she had cancer.
Right.
You don't plan for these things, and then the next day that option's gone. So the time to think about it is when you're healthy and you have time to go over it. And I make it very simple. And there's options for everyone that are affordable.
Okay, and it's not, I mean, it's not a long, you mentioned that people are so short on time, and this is a pretty quick process.
Yes, and I do a life needs analysis. It literally takes 3 minutes. And if someone really is in a rush, think of your income times 10 years. That's pretty much the rule of thumb that they tell people. But I go over, what is your mortgage? Just a few different questions, your family's dreams. If you're not here, what would you want for them? How responsible do you feel financially for them? And for how long? And that pretty much comes up with the number. And then from there, we see how you qualify. You fill out an application that's, it doesn't bind you to anything. It's just to find out your health rating.
So the application is not, it
It's
doesn't
very
mean
simple.
that you're
No,
like,
it's not locking
locked
into
in,
anything.
right?
It's just to find out if you qualify and how you qualify.
Okay, so age is a big important factor. People, I hear all the time, people are, oh, I'm too old for that, but not necessarily.
No, it's affordable. There's many options. Term life, you'll hear a lot for younger families. I'm, full disclosure, 55. I don't know why I just said that to everyone. But it's very affordable for me still. And there's different options depending on what you need and what your family needs. And some people, maybe they want to set their kids up to have a financial foundation. Maybe you just need expenses to cover your burial expenses. But the majority of people, they need income replacement. And that's what it's good for.
And in full disclosure, I can tell you, the story. Years ago, we did not have life insurance when my previous husband was killed, and I have lived this.
Yeah.
So how it goes, and the stress of when something happens, and you add the grieving aspect, and the oh my gosh, can I pay the mortgage? All of that builds. So this is kind of a way to alleviate that and know at least that you've got coverage if something should happen.
And what happens is, while you're grieving like that, you get a checkbook with your life insurance benefit that the government can't touch. It's tax-free.
Okay.
So you can create a legacy for your kids with that. There's different solutions and things that life insurance can be used for. Not even necessarily just covering that income. You can get certain policies that can grow a cash value that you can utilize or your children can utilize, while you're still alive with the policy. But for simplicity and protection for your family, term life insurance is an affordable option, and it's very easy to just do the application. If you need some sort of paramed visit, they call it, where someone comes to the house and
they will come to the house. They will come to the house. I know
you
this.
went through it, and it's quick. They just take a blood sample, urine, height, weight, blood pressure, and that's it.
Yes.
And ask some questions, and the full disclosure, the better. But Michigan Farm Bureau Insurance, our life Michigan life insurance is rated the top 10 in the country.
Okay.
And we're only a Michigan company, and
Yes.
we're that highly rated. So
That's awesome.
yes, it's very dependable and a good option. So
Okay, so 30 families in 30 days. So how do people reach out to you?
my website is sturlainsurance.com, STURLA insurance.com. And you can click a button to just schedule a meeting with me, put it on my calendar, and it's that simple.
And take it from there, right?
Yes.
All right, and I can vouch for Lynn. She's so awesome. She'll even help you download the app on your phone. So reach out to her at sturlainsurance.com. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.